Good afternoon. This morning I spoke on the phone with Secretary of State Warren Christopher. He has stated that Dennis Ross and Madeleine Albright will be at the Middle East Summit in Greece, Athens. The United States will be joined by Jordan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Israel, Iran, Iraq, and 11 other nations near the Mediterranean to attend Wednesday's conference in Athens, Greece. And to that end, we intend to do our best to top things off with a peaceful interlude. I have also sent a cable yesterday to the foreign minister of Israel, and there is an agreement that the talks at the table on Wednesday plan to be amicable. In other news, I spoke to Senator Bob Dole this afternoon. He says the Small Business Jobs Protection Act will be tabled until August. That does not mean that the bill is to be killed, but it will not be submitted before the Senate floor until August, meaning that part of their recess is going to have to be curtailed in order to solve the budget problem, which I will not comment about this day. Also, this morning I received news that Jim Guy Tucker has announced his resignation as governor of Arkansas. Republican Lieutenant Governor Mike Huckabee has assumed the governorship. I have yet to speak to Mr. Huckabee about what is going on. I am open for 5 questions. Yes. Kevin Esdras of the Blake Carter Show. My question to you is this: why do you think Dole is delaying the Small Business Jobs Protection Act, knowing that this could help benefit the economy in the third quarter? It still can. But the fact is, there is no sense denying it. 3 times this week, I have had to make several attempts to cut spending. And I'm hoping that that is enough. Because I'm calling for Congress on both sides of the aisle to work on a better plan for this budget. I have better things to do than just sit around and tell forward about a debate over policy because of partisan politics, just because it's election year. That being said, we got a lighter side. Hillary and I will be leaving on Friday to attend the grand opening of the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta, the opening commemoration. Yes.
Colleen Epstein from the Catholic Register. My question is, Mr. President, is this: why is welfare reform being played?
For the same reason that the Jobs Protection Act is being delayed. We have a budget battle, which I hope we don't have to keep repeating. I will not accept a government shutdown, even if it means they have to cancel their whole August recess to work on this. No excuses and no acceptance. The American people deserve better. Yes, Norma.
Norma Sanders Society page. My question here is this. Do you believe in Diane Stone's tell-all book mentions a woman by the name of a man by the name of Leland Cox, who was the senior who bought one of the properties in Whitewater back in 1979. He was only there for a year in 78. He was only there for a year and a half before he was convicted, before he was evicted. Please explain.
I'm aware that Cox's daughter and I am sorrowful for their loss earlier this year. But I'm aware that Sharon Anderson, who has, along with Mr. Cox's widow, has not been a fan of me or Whitewater. I'm going to reiterate what I have to say here. It was a bad investment.
But you don't hold Jim Guy Tucker responsible.
The court system in America is responsible for that. I will always have my deep respect for Jim Guy Tucker.
One last question, Mr. President. Paula Jones, do you still deny that you sexually harassed her?
Let me say this one last time, and I hope we don't have to talk about this for the rest of the month. I did not, have not, never, ever, ever sexually harassed Paula Jones. I never asked anybody to lie. These allegations are false, and if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to work for the American people. Thank you.